Hi there, welcome back to my channel. My name is Marianne and I am a nursing student at the University of New Brunswick, Canada, studying nursing. I've said that before, at the mountainside. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, thank you for coming to watch what I have to say, all the plenty things that I have to say. If you've been with me for a while, thank you for sticking with this very young woman right here. Please do not forget to subscribe to my channel. Without further ado, let's go and hit the nail on the head. Today, I'm going to be talking about how I got my admission to study nursing here in Canada for 2 years, just 2 years, 2 years studying nursing, and then registered to become a registered nurse, BSc nursing, how I got my admission directly from Nigeria. Yeah, like I said before in my last video, I'm the only Nigerian that flew in from Nigeria to study nursing in my campus. It's a single campus in Moncton for the 2 years accelerated course. I'm the only Nigerian that came in from Nigeria. Every other Nigerian, every other African has been in this country since for over a year, and most of them had PR. I was the only one that came in with study permit. So I know that there are a lot of you out there who are in my shoes and are thinking that it's not possible to get into nursing in Canada. That's a wrong conception. It's doable. I did it. If I did, you could. So just stick to this channel to listen to how I was able to get my admission by myself. No agent to get the admission, no agent for the visa processing. Everything was by myself. I'm going to put you guys through how I did everything, but in this particular video, it's solely on how I got my admission. So let's just get started. So what happened was that we got information about University of New Brunswick offering nursing for 2 years. You know, it sounded really easy until I started making inquiries, and then I found out that it was not a joke. It was actually not a joke, guys, but with the help of God, it became possible. So what happened was that I reached out to the school. Guys, this is a Western world. Send emails, you get replies. Call them, they'll pick up and they'll attend to you. Whatever it is you want to ask, you will get feedback. So do not feel like, oh, how am I going to call? And the thing is, you know, they train them here. Like in my class, they always talk about indigenous people, the people that first owned Canada. You know, they always try to like accommodate everybody. Even though this whole racism thing still works, they are still really creating awareness. So don't worry about, oh, well, how is my English going to be? Will they hear my tone? Will they understand my what they call it, phone, or how I speak, my accent, my dialect, or whatever it is? Will they understand my accent? Yeah, they will. Just call, ask whatever question you want to ask, you questions you have, ask. They will attend to you. So what I did was I began to make inquiries on the how to study the nursing for 2 years in New Brunswick, and then I found out that I had lots of prerequisites to do. What are prerequisites? Prerequisites are courses that will help you, that you need to do before you go into the main course. So prerequisites are courses that you need to do before doing the main course. So University of New Brunswick had one of the easiest prerequisites to do or to have before getting into the nursing proper. It included anatomy, pathophysiology, physiology, clinical microbiology, and statistics. These are the 5 prerequisites you need, courses you need to have before coming into nursing. Now, for students, now to get this admission, first and foremost, you must first of all have a degree. They understand that you have already gone to school. I really don't know about any other certificates. I'm very sure that if you have a degree, HND, BSc in any field, you can get into nursing, into this nursing. You can get admitted in any field. Another condition is you have to have at least a very high second class lower, very high, because after your evaluation, because when you send them your transcript, they will evaluate it in Canada standard, and when they evaluate and it doesn't cross 3.0, I apologize, but I doubt if you're going to get the admission. So your transcript has to be above 3.0 to get this admission. Okay, so that's like, so one of it is, first, you're a graduate of either university, polytechnic, I don't think it matters, correct me if I'm wrong. The second one is that you need to have 3.0, and one of the easiest way to know if your transcript, if you meet the 3.0 Canadian standard, is by allowing West to evaluate your transcript. Like when I first started applying for admissions into Canada, what I did was I didn't start sending my transcripts to schools. Yeah, I didn't just start sending my transcript from the university I graduated from to all the schools I'm applying. No, that will cost you lots of money, guys. What you need to do is register with West. I don't know what they call it. Open a web for West World Education Service, for those who are just hearing it for the first time. Those who have been doing immigrations and other ways to come into Canada, I think you need to do West Education, not West Immigration. West Education. So if you have done West Immigration, ask them how you can convert to education, because you need your transcripts evaluated for you to be able to submit it to different schools. Now, when you're submitting your when you have sent your transcript to West, obviously after filling in the, getting an account with West, doing all the filling of all the forms with West, then you are now going to be asked to send your transcript. Just follow the, I'm not here to tell you about how West works. Go into West's website and see how you're going to do that. That was what I did. No one taught me, you get. So just go to West. They're going to tell you what to do. So just get West, fill the form, and send your transcript to them. Pay because you have to pay. So when you pay, I don't know, I think it's about $90 or less. I really don't know. I can't remember anymore. You have a reference code. It is that reference code that you're going to give to your school, and with their West address there. So your school sends your transcript to West. So what West does is that they evaluate your transcript, course by course evaluation. So when they do the course by course evaluation, you're going to see, after evaluating, you're not going to see your grade in Canadian standard. Like when I had a 3.8 GPA, 3.89, but when West evaluated in Canadian standard of grading, I got 3.4. So you see why I'm advising you that you should evaluate with West, so that you, not when you're rejected, you'll be like, oh, but I had a 3.4 in Nigeria here, and then they rejected me, and their requirement is 3.0. It's probably because after the evaluation, your GPA dropped, but because you didn't do evaluation, you thought it's the GPA you gave them that they are using to do the work. So West somehow makes the work easier for them by evaluating your transcript. And then you don't get to pay too much money. Why am I saying that? Because when you're applying for admission, you don't put all your eggs in one basket. You should try different schools, whichever calls you go. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So what West does for you is that West helps you send your transcript cheaper to any school in Canada and US. You see why you need to do West? Because, okay, if I'm applying to University of New Brunswick, I will just ask West, add New Brunswick address in West, and West sends the address and sends my transcript evaluated, even electronic copy, down to New Brunswick within 30 minutes. If it's electronic, they receive it. Because of COVID, they even hardly do any paperwork. They just send it. West will send it. You pay $10, which is nothing compared to the amount you will pay to your school to send your transcript down to these different schools that you are going to be applying to. So West uses, I don't know if it's up to $10, correct me, I don't know the recent amount right now, to send transcripts down to schools. So one of the requirements, as I said before, is degree, transcript, and then the prerequisites. I would like to focus on prerequisites here because that's like the major issue. The prerequisites are not cheap. They are not cheap. I paid almost 4.5 or 5 million naira to get those prerequisites. So if you want to proceed, fine. But if you're expecting that the prerequisites are cheap, they are not. Yeah. but you have to think of the course you're going into, the opportunities attached to the course, the fact that with the course you don't even need to look for job. That is the simple truth. You're just going to keep moving from better salary range. You know, it's your salary range and the burnout that will make you to be quitting the jobs and be looking for better pay, not to stay a whole month, 2 months, 3 months looking for work, not nursing. It's not, especially in Canada here, not nurses. So I think if you have the resources, if you can sacrifice, nobody has it. I don't have. We had to go through so much, pause a lot of projects to get to where we are, but it's for the good of the whole family, and obviously the future will definitely be better than the now. So it's nothing to worry about. I encourage anybody, don't look at the money. If you know you even have it, just start. And another thing about the prerequisite is you have to pass, because if you don't pass, you pay another money to write another one. You have to pass. Yeah. So now, for those of you who graduated from probably optometry and you're planning to relocate, you know conversion from all those medical courses in Canada is hell. Yeah. Quote me anywhere. I have relatives who are doctors, but because of how difficult it is to convert in Canada, they are doing it elsewhere, probably US. I have pharmacists in my class. I have eye doctor in my class, optometrist. I have medical doctor from Kenya in my class converting to nursing because it's easier for her than trying to convert to medicine here. Okay, so for those people now, some of them still had to do the prerequisite. Why? They had done pathophysiology before, they had done anatomy, they had done physiology, but they still had to do the prerequisite courses. Why? Because they probably graduated 5 years before the date of their admission. So if you are lucky, you are a graduate of public health, probably. I don't know if you guys do all those courses that I've mentioned. Any science course that you graduated with, and you know that you did pathophysiology, physiology, anatomy, clinical microbiology, and you graduated within 5 years, my dear, this 5 million naira that I paid, you are not paying a dime. Yeah. And then if you did not do all the courses and you had like 2 or 3 in your year of study, all you need to do is to show them proof that you did those courses. Send them an email, show them proof that you did those courses, and the sky is your starting point. Yeah, you have saved yourself, you have saved your husband, you have saved your sponsor lots of money. Yeah, so if you have those courses, you don't need to do them again. You just send them proof, send them your course study that I did these courses before, and I did them within 5 years as stated in this website of the school. So I want you to go through it and confirm and clear me that I'm not done. Now you are done with one part of the admission. The second part of the admission is Casper exam. So Casper exam is an open computer-based situational exam. It's just like all these questions that you are asked during like when you go for an interview. Why do you want to become a nurse? All those kind of questions. Those are the things you face in your Casper. Casper, you have to pay to write your Casper. Casper was about $70, not up to like 65 or thereabout. So you have to pay to write Casper. Now Casper is I think the time zone with us in Nigeria is different. So we are using US time, because when I wrote my Casper at 1 a.m. Yeah, I woke up and I started typing. They will ask me questions. They are scenario questions. Oh, you work in this firm and you see your colleague stealing from your boss. What will you do? And he begs you not to tell your boss. What will you do? You have like, they will ask you the first question. What will you do if you find yourself in that situation? You have like 3 questions to answer under 5 minutes. Now, this is the issue we have as Nigerians. Most of us don't type really fast. Very few of us type fast. Like, when I mean fast, I don't mean like I was even thinking I was doing something until I came here and I saw what happens what is happening in my class. I know that, bro, I'm just starting life. It's actually crazy to see how these people type here. So I was not asking myself, so now these people are follow right Casper exam, as in this thing where they see, So the thing about Casper is there you don't fail it. You don't fail it, you know. There human beings are judging the scenarios. About 9 different people will judge you, you know. The thing is, even though they are up to 9 judging you, it doesn't mean that you are wrong. They probably agree more with what other people said than you. So it does not, you don't fail Casper. So don't even be afraid in any way. It's just that if you're in a very competitive school, they check your Casper score very seriously. And then if you fail the written part, the typing part, because Nigerians and other African countries and some people in general, not just Nigeria, let me not, say that. Some people don't know how to type fast, especially nurses. What do we really do with computers? Even though we compute things, it's not the one to be doing competition of who types faster. No, we don't need all of that. So they don't really judge you based on your typing skills. So they know that, oh, you could have answered this third question well, but you didn't answer because you didn't have the time to meet up with the 5 minutes. They give you opportunity to do video tests. So after the typing, there's a video recording. So they'll ask you the different scenario again. You find yourself here, what will you do? Now, it is time to show them that it was typing that was holding me back. As in, I'm a bad. As in, I'm bad. You have to show them that it was typing that was holding you back. My video was excellent. Even me, I was proud of my video. Like I was smiling. I was just, oh, here. I was talking with so much confidence. So I feel like if you didn't do well in your writing, which is the only result they get to share, they don't show you your video. If you didn't do well in your writing, I think your school goes back to ask for videos. But they refuse to list names. Casper does not release names of schools that ask for video, just so that if they don't give you admission, you don't know why they did not give you, so that you don't come and sue them, because say this country na sue. Somebody will just wake up and say, no, I'm going to sue them because I got the 3.0. I did all my prerequisites. I did Casper, even though I didn't do well in my hand typing. I did well in this, and I'm not offered an admission. So Casper does not disclose the schools that ask for video. So once you just see your Casper and you get admission, you say, thank God. You don't know how you got it, whether it's through video or anything. Because when I saw my typing, I was like, God, after paying all this money that I paid for prerequisites, I hope, I will get this admission, because I was worried. Number one, I put all my eggs in one basket. I did with the University of New Brunswick, because as far as I could check, University of New Brunswick was one of the schools that had the least amount of prerequisites. Some of them needed psychology, some of them needed other things, but University of New Brunswick was the only one that had 5. You get. So I just had to, like, God, I don't have money to begin to do psychology and other courses again. I had to focus on that 5. So that was why I put all my eggs in one basket. But I will not advise you to do so. Just try, check around more, search for more schools, Google more schools, and see if any of them are okay with your prerequisites that you already have. Or you could have even done psychology in school in your first degree. It's an added advantage for you. That means you can explore. But some of us who didn't have that opportunity, we only just focused on one school. And luckily for me, I was able to get my admission. Now, to get admission, to even begin your prerequisites, you need one admission called, they'll give you an admission letter, which is the undergraduate no degree program. I think I omitted that. Undergraduate no degree program admission letter. That's if, because why they do that is, when you don't just pay money and begin to do the courses, you have to apply. Why? Because it's a school, they keep records. So if you are doing pathophysiology, they need to know where they are going to search for you. In case of tomorrow, you need any record, you need anything from them, they need to know where they're going to search for this person. So it's not just to go and pay money and begin your school. It's also to, you have to be under somewhere. Okay, these other people are already doing degree. Now you are not doing a degree, you are just doing courses. So they ask you, what they'll first tell you is, go and apply, to be admitted into UNB's, that's University of New Brunswick, undergraduate no degree program. It is through this admission that you can now do your course. It is that admission that will give you your student number. If you continue in UNB, that's the number you are going to use till you are done with UNB. I hope if that's not clear, please just send me a message. I really don't know if I'm passing the message well. If you're confused about anything, drop a message and I'll be here to answer it. So what I'm saying is you have to apply first for undergraduate no degree program. You first send an email of your intention. They will tell you to go and apply for undergraduate no degree program. I think the admission is open at any time. The only thing is if you're working towards starting in 2024, school starts September 2024. It's only September that is the calendar for nursing, accelerated nursing. So the deadline for submission of your prerequisite is July of that year. So you have from now that you're hearing this information, watching this video, sharing this video with your loved ones, to actually meet up, and it is very doable. I know people who did their prerequisites under 3 months. I know people who did their prerequisites under how many months. Just send me a message for more information. I don't want this video to be overly long. It already feels like it is, but I'm passing information. If you want to listen to the end. If you're tired, you could stop here. I'm already there, so I'm just trying to help someone else to be in my shoes, because I know that the light at the end of the tunnel is shining really, really bright, and I'm very privileged to be here. So having other people join me or experience what I'm experiencing right now would not be a bad idea. Hence the reason I decided to make this video. Okay, so after getting your undergraduate no degree program, that is just it. You start your course, finish your course, apply now properly for the admission. And the thing about this school is you don't even have to wait to finish your course to apply. So once the admission opens, whether you have your course or not, apply. All you need is they are waiting for your Casper. Casper is not done every time of the year. It's done, I think, 6 times in a year. So you're going to know when the admission portal will open. Try to do your Casper test. Casper tests are valid for 1 year. So if I had not gotten this admission, I did my Casper on November 3rd, 2022. So if I had not gotten this admission, I would have done another Casper, because by November 3rd, my Casper would have expired. I hope that is clear enough. So that is just basically it. Do your Casper and apply. Why you can get your admission without finishing your prerequisite? The only thing is you are not going to get into the school without finishing your prerequisite, which, in other words, you can defer your admission. The most important thing is you have already gotten the admission. So don't think, oh, I have to finish my prerequisite before I apply. No. Once the school portal open for nursing admission, accelerated nursing, apply. I don't really know. I'm going to find out when the portal opens. As soon as it opens, please apply and try to do your Casper, because it is after you have done your Casper that they give you the admission. If you did well and you passed your 3.0 GPA, obviously you're going to upload all your transcript in the application form. All of that is there. I don't have to go through all of that. Make the research, make the inquiry. I'm just here to tell you what you need to make it easier for you and how I was able to do it. Okay, now your admission letter. Your admission letter for the undergraduate no degree program can actually bring you into Canada. It means that you're coming for a 1-year program to just do your prerequisites. You can come into Canada with that, but I did not come into Canada with my undergraduate no degree program, because I already was thinking that, oh, I'm going to do the program online. So I have a family. I have a family. Yeah. So we are not planning that I was going to go, and immediately the letter came out in April. I saw that, oh, use this for your travel purposes. So I was telling my husband, babe, seems like I can travel with this stuff. He was like, are you serious? And we've not been making plans since, So we just had to, like, it was not going to work, because I have children. I have children. So how do I do it? Are we all going together? We did not plan to leave the children right now. How am I going to do it? So I just had to contact the school, and I did all my prerequisites online. I refused to come to Canada without getting the admission in proper. But if you're the ones that just want to, first of all, japa is your mission, and you want to japa very well, like everybody's japaring well, but like japa and say waiting they wait for you for front, they doubt that. Nah, just for you to first come. But I feel say if you can wait, may you get your nursing proper before you come, higher advantage to get visa. But people see they use 8-month course get visa. So if your own na to just first of all leave the country, first use your prerequisite leave, especially if you dey single, you no get family, my dear. First of all, japa, if you reach here After your prerequisite na 6 months. If you finish the 6 months, school dey start September. If you work small before you start school September. So I no fit advise anybody make no come. If you fit come, abeg, just carry your undergraduate no degree program admission letter first come. So when you reach here, you come begin dey apply for the school to enter the nursing proper. All of them, they are possible. For those who don't understand pidgin and are watching this program, I apologize for speaking pidgin for so long. I was only saying that with your undergraduate no degree program, you could still use that for your travel purposes. That is if you're not already in Canada. And then the undergraduate no degree program admission letter could be used to travel. But if you want to wait until you get your nursing admission, as I did, you can also use that to travel. But why will I advise you to wait? It makes your admission application for visa process stronger because you had a reason to leave. I used that in my SOP. I stated there that, oh, even though I had a reason to go in person and study, I decided to do it online. The visa agent officer go just dey shake head say, wow, imagine person wey see opportunity to come, you no gree come. You no know say you know. So I think it made my application stronger. I'm not going to lie. So if you want to do that, fine, you can still try and come. If they did not give you the visa, it's still the same thing. Just apply to the school, tell them you want to do it online. They will send you the form to fill, and you start doing it online through their college of extended learning. So it's just as simple as that, guys. So not so simple because it's capital intensive. The course is capital intensive. It's important that everybody knows this so that you don't come depressed. Come prepared. No time is too late to start. I was told that I could not get the admission, like I said in the last time, because I was 34. Today I'm here studying nursing. There are people older than me there. All of us are in BSc. We have people way older, people younger, not even up to 20, 21, 19. They are all in our class and we're all doing this thing together. And by the grace of God, we will see the end of it. So don't let anybody discourage you. If you have the resources, please do come over and start your dream of becoming a registered nurse in just 2 years. I was even thinking that I was going to write my NCLEX in 2026. I just got the information that it's October of the year that we graduate. So guys, I'm writing NCLEX in 2025. And you know the thing about this course, they write 3 years. So visa, you get your 3 years visa, gives you 1 year to just sit down, work, relax, work. You're not thinking about, oh, my visa don't expire, let me go and look for work permits. I think even when I've worked that 1 year, I don't even need to do the whole work permitting because of my province. I could just go direct into PR because I already have 1 year of work experience, which is obviously going to be a course that will give me PR. So these are all the things you should consider when leaving the country so that you don't come, because my dear, work day Canada, maybe like that too. It's not like that. The way the work take dey, like so people still dey way they find the work. And the thing about these countries, no matter how they are desperate for workers, they still choose the best. So they rather leave the position empty until they get the best person for it. So work no dey, maybe the one wey dey collect anyhow person. So just prepare well, japa well. That's all I have to say. I really can't remember if there's any information that I did not put here. I was just very lucky to go through all that I did with the support of my husband. So if you have a support system, I think you can achieve that. You should be able to achieve that if you have a support system and then you're willing to study. It's a lot of work. I did my first, I started school 20th of September, 6th of September, and on the 26th, I went for my first clinical in the hospital. That's how fast this program is. I did my program, today is the 29th or so. Yeah, so I did my clinicals. First one 2 days ago, the second one was day before yesterday. Yeah, and then it was a good experience. We started talking to patients. How are you today? How are you feeling? Do you need anything? I'm your student nurse. Just after 20 days. So, and the experience is mind-blowing. I think it's a good option. Decide for yourself what you want. Let me know. I really can't, I don't know if I've said everything that you want to hear, but whatever question you have, please ask me in the comment section. I'm here to answer you, and I'll try as much as I can to answer all the questions that I have. Thank you. Please do not forget to share my channel, share it with your family and friends, subscribe to my channel for more information. As I told you guys earlier, I did my application myself, so I'm going to also read out my statement of purpose. Do not plagiarize. If you plagiarize, then catch you. I don't already dey here. Now you go suffer. Just pick key points, pick it, and know how to, arrange your own. Everybody's story is different. This is just for you to, know how you're going to put it. So my next video is going to be on my statement of purpose, and then I will also make another video to show you all the documents that I submitted. It's my first time. I have never left Nigeria. My first time of leaving Nigeria was on August 30th, and I left and I moved to Canada without any experience, no travel, nothing, no agent, nothing. As in nothing. I was still able to get the visa and also the admission all by myself. So it's doable, guys. Let's just help each other. So thank you for watching. Please do not forget to subscribe and to like. Mwah. Love you. Bye.